What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial, another Poppy Playtime or Smiling Critters character, Dog Day, Monster Dog Day. Did Monster Catnap, y'all seem to like that one a bit. So, let's do this guy. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause. If I go too fast. So, hanging, creepy, dog, thing. Eyes. Center point to my page about here. Come up over to the right and we'll just start with these big black sort of eyes, right? Curving up, down, right, to kind of like slant this way, and then comes back over here. The other one, a little bit different, goes up, down, slants pretty much the same way, but it's just like a slightly different shape. Doesn't matter if you get it exactly like mine. And then I will color these just black inside. Right? So then his nose. So this is like just a standard dog nose. Curving up and down. There. And then it curves around for a nostril. Curves around for a nostril. And then it comes down to a little point just above his top lip. There. Now, you can color that black if you want, but I want to do a bit of shading on it, so I'm just going to leave it like a line. If I colored it black, I wouldn't be able to shade it or add like a little shine or anything. So then this big mouth, right? So it kind of like curves down, starting here, right? Curves down from the nose. So it looks real small now, but we will make it bigger. And you can make it like a little bit fluffy if you want it, like a bit sketchy. But that's sort of optional, I guess. Right, we go around, open, up that way. And you could color in there black as well, but there is a bit of a shadow in there. Although I might, what do I want to do? I'll color black all together, maybe. Yeah. So his eyebrows kind of here, right? And they kind of like join his ears, kind of. And like come down the side of the head there. And it might be like a little sketchy line just there. And then there's like a yellow bit around his mouth. So it's like a different color fur around the mouth here. So it's like his cheeks. And his ears come down the side of the head, right? So just like, and over here as well. It's kind of like closer. And I'm just adding like little spikes of fur every now and then, because he is like a furry dog. All right, same on the other side pretty much. Maybe higher up the ear on this side. Okay. It's all dark shadow inside here, and then the top of the head there. And then the chin. Like so. Right, so the body, right? Basically, so we have the arms kind of attached here, right? So we got like diagonal line that way. And they're all attached with stitching. And the side of the body comes down here. Little bits of zigzags for fur every now and then. And there's a belt coming across his waist, right? So it's got this sort of buckle here. It's useful to draw the buckle first because the belt goes through. So then like here, and there's a bit of a clip. And the belt goes back that way around his waist. And there's a bit of a hangy off part around there. Black circles, 1, 2, 3. Maybe like a little one there where it's coming out. And then the rest of his body sort of coming down here. It's all like ripped and torn at the bottom, so you could do that anyway, really. And there's a backward section. Go underneath. Sun in the middle, so we'll just do like a circle. Now remember, hit pause if I'm moving too fast. And then there's spikes for the sun. And then a zipper coming down the middle. So it's just like 2 lines at first. Goes all the way down. And you just do a kind of a zigzag sort of a shape for, it's the easiest way to draw a zipper in my opinion. Like that. And then a yellow belly. I think it actually goes down to about here. So arms, I'll just draw the main shape and then we'll do all those straps and stuff that are around, right? So the armpit sort of comes out here, and then we have some thick sort of stitching lines there. Right, and same on this side pretty much. It's like Frankenstein kind of a thing. Stitching, you know. And then the arm goes this way, right? And I'll just draw the main shape first, and then we'll add all those straps and stuff around his wrist and things. Okay, and we'll go, say, where does it come out? It comes out from his ear. So it seems there seems to be a bit of a gap there, and then it goes this way. And it might be like sort of bumpy there because of the straps on his arm. Okay. So on the wrist and the arm we have straps. So carving around sort of here. There's one, which goes up. And then it goes down and we meet like another buckle shape like that. And then this comes down off the bottom. Some lines underneath, some dots. And then this goes underneath his wrist, I think. Just in there. Another buckle here. And then this strap goes down that way, over his arm, back underneath here. Then like some dots and stuff for the buckle holes. I'm going to do this over here as well. So we do the buckle first because it's on top of everything. Kind of like that. It looks like a tunnel or something. And then it goes just like around his arm. And then back around the other side. And then the other one up here. So we got like another buckle coming out from behind his thumb, sort of here. And the strap goes around his wrist. like so. Then his hands so sort of like hang over this way, so they're just like kind of furry again. And then it comes down to these sort of cartoon-like fingers. Just there, and the thumb. Like a real sort of Mickey Mouse type, you know, gloves and stuff. And then there's like more stitching here. And you can't see, well, you should see another finger here. I'm just going to draw it in because you should see it. Can't see it in the picture. There's like a little line coming down the side of the glove there. It's slightly different over this side. He's got like more fingers visible. But again, sort of round, cartoony kind of. And then the thumb sort of hangs down this way differently to there. And then we can see a couple more fingers here and here. And like there's a seam that runs down the side of the glove. Like that. So we're nearly there now. So we just have to give them straps that are keeping them suspended in the air. So the ones that are around the wrist first. So you just go here. Oh, the cup is in the way. Up that way. Up that way. And we do the same over here. That way. And then on, there's two more. So this one just has holes like that, sort of evenly spaced. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So 2 on his head that have a buckle on them, right? So say starting here, there's buckles on the other ones as well. So the buckles just sort of hang down like this. You got a little clip in the middle. And then the strap goes up and it has a little cross thing here coming out like that. There's another hole here actually. The same thing here. And then we go off the page up the top. Boom, 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 kaboom. Then these straps go up to another buckle up near the top, a bit higher up. So we go up this way. And I'll do here as well. And then there's holes and buckles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't see the other one. And then the buckle, this sort of rectangular shape with the little clip in the middle. And then this seems to just go up to this off the page. Can we see another? No. Okay, so another buckle there with a little clip in the middle. Off the page. And like the leather sort of straps have these little sort of lines that run down the edge of them. Just little sort of a detail on them that you can add if you want. Just makes them look a bit more realistic or something. Don't know why it works, but it does. Just gives the illusion that they have edges and stuff, and they're kind of raised up. Right. You could put a little bit of texture on his body and stuff like that. So, oh, there's stitching on his wrist. Got that. Monster DogDay, and of course I'll color his mouth black and stuff. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.